É isso aí, Will Santos. Estamos aqui hoje com um convidado especial.
Eu pensei que você fosse fazer abertura em inglês, mas não, é em português porque estamos no Brasil. Olha, agora as palmas em outro idioma agora, hein? É isso aí, vai deixando o seu like, vai se inscrevendo aqui no canal, como sempre, e a gente sempre tem que repetir, porque a audiência é rotativa. Então faça isso, depois que tiver gravado aqui, ouça na velocidade 2x, 1,5, 1, como você quiser, fazendo o que você quiser, onde você estiver. Se tiver alguma curiosidade sobre aqui o projeto, vá lá no podletras.com.br, tem a bio de cada um de nós, tem links importantes das plataformas de áudio, como Spotify, vai lá, segue a gente. Uma playlist atualizada semanalmente, muito interessante, muita gente legal para você ouvir e assistir também. Tem vários episódios lá que também estão em vídeo. Então, curta, compartilhe, ative as notificações aqui. Siga a gente, @podletras em todas as redes. Normalmente, a gente costuma fazer as lives simultaneamente na Twitch TV e no Facebook. Não é o caso de hoje que está sendo gravado. Mas independente de gravado ao vivo, você pode fazer um Pix no QR Code que está aí na tela, caso você queira. Se você está apenas ouvindo, tem a chave, que é o e-mail apoiepodletras@gmail.com.
Perfeito. Lembrando para vocês que continua à venda lá no site do Mercado Livre a coletânea do Pod Letras, a de 2023. Tá? Você pode clicar no link que está na descrição desse vídeo, você vai direto para a lojinha. Você pode adquirir a sua coletânea. Se você está numa plataforma de áudio, você basta entrar lá no site do Mercado Livre, digita Pod Letras no campo de busca, você vai achar bem facilmente. Lembrando que essa é a coletânea de 2023, tá? De 2024 já está pronta. Em breve nós faremos o lançamento, então fique atento aí, ok? Bom, o nosso convidado de hoje, ele não fala português, né? Então nós vamos tentar desenrolar com ele aqui, né, Will? Vamos tentar fazer um bem bolado aqui. Vamos fazer o nosso melhor, mas claro, né, nós vamos contar com a ajuda também. Já quero agradecer a Adriana, que é a empresária dele. Ela vai nos ajudar, né, nos momentos que for necessário. E é isso, vamos conhecer um pouco.
Graças à magia da edição, vocês vão ter tudo aqui, vai estar legendado bonitinho, né, para que você assista, assim, não vai precisar, não vai ter aquele trabalho todo de vocês terem que ficar esperando, traduzir a pergunta, a resposta, vai estar tudo legendado bonitinho.
Maravilha. Bom, eu vou tentar fazer algumas perguntas para ele em inglês, vou tentar falar bem devagar para a gente se entender, né? Então, vamos nessa. Finally, hi Tinkling, how are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. And you? How is everything going?
Is everything okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Well, thank you for accepting our invitation and for being here today. It's a pleasure to have you in our podcast, and I hope we can understand each other.
Yeah, well, surely we will. Yeah, we will.
We will. Well, let me start.
Sometimes it's hard to understand Portuguese, imagine in English, but...
Yeah. Well, vou começar, Will, vou nessa. Let me know how Chica Jeffrey Jackson become Tinkling. I mean, how did you choose that name?
Okay, I would say, the Chingy there means fortune. The Chingy there means it means wealth. It means greatness. It means anything that has to do with the goods of life. Then the clean there, means something clean, like a man born with a clean hands, man doing things so clean.
Yeah.
So I looked at my life physically, spiritually, otherwise mentally. So I realized that I'm a fortune. Yeah, I'm gifted, and with the gifts being given to me, it can generate a lot. Happens to mingle with the good ones. Like happens to have a good hands in your life, you must flourish. So I realized that the star shines so bright, and it's a clean one, and it's a good fortune. So starting from my name, Chica means Chica is an Igbo name, which means my God is greater than all gods. That's what Chika means. My God.
Wow.
Because, yeah, is greater than all gods because every human has a God. So mine is talking about my own God is greater than all God. Then the Jackson there is my surname. Then the Jackson means mercy and it means grace. So they are all one thing speaking together for good. So my name's Jackson Chika Jeffrey. So the Jeffrey there means God's peace. So the peace of God in me, which is in the vision I have, which is part of what I preach. So my names and all that relates to my life is part of my mission and my vision because they all speak together for one greatness, which is the peace in me, which is Jeffrey. The mercy in me, which speak for me, which is the Jackson. Then the Chika in me, which is my mighty God. So here's and everything. So I realized that having this credibility stars, then I can call myself Chingy, which means fortune, and the clean in it, which is Chingy clean. So everything's so clean.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Huge explanation. It's better just pick up Cesar Costa. Just it.
Yeah.
Without
Will Santos as well.
another explanation. Just your name and whatever.
No, we can go ahead. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
So I have a question because you released 2 albums earlier, 2015, 2021, right? Nurses and Elevation. Why they are
Yeah.
not in musical platform like Spotify?
They are not a musical platform in Spotify because when I released the albums, I was seeking for much of recognitions, and those are my early gifts of sounds. So since then, I was doing a lot of things alone, and before now. So I realized that this is something that needs to be given upfront in the future. So presently now I have to take my time to remold it, then give it back. It will still reappear in the future, but it has to be much mighty than it was.
Oh, okay. I will just ask about it. Why release a new album and not to work with the old songs? But all right, I can understand. Well, you started in 2015. I would like to know what is the music scene like in your hometown in Nigeria. How did you start there?
Yeah, music way back in Nigeria was something fun, was something beautiful. You know, I I started with dancing before I started recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I had this crew, Vodavios. Yeah, we are 5 in number. So we are all good old boys that grew together from the same neighborhood. So we had something together I like, which is the dance in us. So from there, I started having a different sensation of life, which what music is with me today. Yeah, I realized that it's not all about dance; that it has to do with sounds. So starting from way back 2014 to 15, I realized that I have to focus on the gifts being given. So then I started recording. So that's how music was with me. It was not intentional, but it embraced. It's an embracement of life that I have to focus on.
Okay. Will, let me just do another question
Go ahead.
because it's related to that. I would like to know. You started dance very young, as you spoken, and then you used to dance in the living room while your parents were sleeping. Tell us a little more about it. Did your parents don't want you to not want you to dance, and how it's possible to dance silently at night on a
Yeah.
living room? Yeah, explain that to me, please.
Okay. I will explain. It's a beautiful thing. To grow with a challenge. Like when I read the word a challenge, not a challenge to create. Yeah, so like I said, I have good old boys that I grew up together. So we often meet every day at the square. So everybody has their musical box. So it's kind of a challenge. One has to have extra something new to give. So and we often have a dance challenge. So after my school days, after taking care of my assignments and everything, so the midnight is the only time I have to communicate with my spirit and to create things unseen,
Okay.
because I dance to watch my shadow. When the passage light is on, you dance, you see your shadow. So my shadow is the mirror that interprets what I dance in the dark to give it out tomorrow morning. So my parents will be asleep while I will be awake, having something to create, because it's my happiness happens to meet my good old boys tomorrow and to have something good to give, because I know surely they will have something to give.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a lifestyle and the way we roll. So that's how I build my life. And even up to now, I still do it. I still wake up in the middle of night. I still dance. Like today, I still dance in the middle of night. We are neighbors are sleeping. So it's a lifestyle, and I can't do anything about it.
Okay.
Best moment of the day to
Very nice.
dance.
Literally, that song, will dancing
Yeah.
with myself.
Yes, exactly. Well, biggest question, né? You
Okay.
living in Brazil now, so what brought you to Brazil?
Yeah.
I think I know.
Yeah. It's my story, and it's my sound. What bring me to Brazil has to do with story of life, but it has to do with sound of life, like my life and my sound. Adriana Rodriguez is the reasons why I'm here in Brazil. Yeah, because she's my Brazil. I will start from, because I never had any contact with Brazil before I had a contact with her. So Adriana Rodriguez is my Brazil. So because of the passion that grows between us, so I realized that I can be far, yeah, to give it all in full. So happen know that this is real, and happen know that this has a future that knocks at the door in my life. So happen know that this soul appreciated everything that has to do with my well-being of life, because most people come into my life, they dislike the acts of my life, and they choose
Mhm.
me. Like he kind of choosing Jackson without choosing Chingy Clean. It became another problem. So the soul that brought me to Brazil chose Chingy Clean. So then Chingy Clean is the main art frame of Jackson Chika Jeffrey, which is the soul that lives in me. Yeah, so she came into my life, she chose Chingy Clean, and she told me that she loved my sound and she will help my sound. So I realized that it's not about the help in the sound, but this is the first time in my life that someone came into my life and I'm being loved. Because when I use the word I'm being loved, is that loving the art of my life is loving me. So Adriana Rodriguez is the reasons why I came to Brazil, coupled with the sound of my music. So she's the reasons why I'm here in the Wonderland, despite the language barrier. But like it says, love conquers all things and fear. So knowing
Yeah.
fully well that through love, all these things can be conquered, and life will always move on where you found your happiness. So Adriana Lodge Grace is the reasons and the essence of this same day. Meeting you guys, she's the reason why I'm here in Brazil. So she's my Brazil.
Very nice. And
Okay.
did you start to learn some Portuguese or
Yeah,
not yet?
That will be my next question.
yeah, I
Not
learned.
not not only words, but nowadays we see in the internet, YouTube, and social medias, very foreigners living in Brazil talk about how
Yeah.
Brazilian culture. people over French, Russian, and talk about your experience here. If you go around, you talk to people, try to some meals, and music is places.
You know,
You could start a YouTube channel to do that.
Yeah,
It would be nice.
to
Well,
be
you
honest,
already have a YouTube channel. Just increase that.
to be honest, my coming to Brazil and was kind of a challenge, but to me right now, it's no longer a challenge. It's kind of a normal lifestyle for me. The way things sounds now, it was not like this way back when I came. Yeah, so when I came, I was kind of little nervous. I was kind of a little bit afraid.
I
You know,
supposed
because
to.
in a very big country that you speak no language of understanding. Everything is quite different. You know, though they have the cultural heritage from the Africas, like they have something similar, but.
Yeah.
One thing I have to say, and to be frankly speaking, which is the truth from my heart, I love Brazil. They are welcoming. They have strong cultural heritage, and I think it's a destiny to be in this wonderland because this is a place where everything within me has been accepted and appreciated in full. I've been appreciated in my life, but Brazil gave me a platform, and they gave me a soul of a welcoming hand that gave me a lot more of inspiration that branded and blended what I have before now. Yeah, because sort of inspirations that I've gotten waking up in this land every morning has been something different, and I always say Brazil has been a place of solace, yeah, for me. So I appreciate Brazil. So in
mhm.
terms
Yeah.
of the musical part of Brazil, I love their sounds, open for collaboration, just to make it different. But what I'm about to say and what I try to say is that I love Brazil. Yeah, so I'm happy to be in this wonderland and to have you happy people around me. Yeah,
Yeah. We have a very embracing people here.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
beautiful.
a very good thing about Brazil. Well,
Yeah,
something must be good here, all right?
Yeah, we like foreigners. We hate each other. Like
Yeah, like that, like that,
it's,
something like that. Well, let me talk a little more about your becoming to Brazil. Your story with Adriana began in 2021, right? And
yeah.
went to until 2022. You used it to use a fake photo. I
A
heard
fake photo.
about it. I heard about it. Why did you wait so long to come to Brazil? About 3 years? And why a fake photo?
You know, it's not that I waited for so long. You know, my life has been on a roll, but it's just that I'm a man that I don't want to make any mistake of life, and I have been conscious of living and to protect the style I have and who I am and everything. So coming to Brazil is a decision that my spirit, everything has to agree within it. Yeah, it's a strong decision that, you know, leaving your father's land, leaving your mother, leaving your parents, leaving your siblings, leaving those that call friends, you know, like it's kind of living life afresh. Like it's another door. Like I call my life in Brazil a dream life. It's a kind of waking up in another, like dreaming and seeing yourself in a wonder life. So my life in Brazil is a dream life for me. So the fake profile with Adriana is one. You know, I don't know how to start with the first communication. You know, because I don't know how it's gonna sound. Because one, the color difference,
Yeah,
to the age and everything. So I I just want to keep the communication going. So getting to know the souls of someone I'm talking to, using something similar, which is the white skin that she can easily respond to. Because you know, life is crazy. If I said hi, maybe with my brown skin, she couldn't have given an opportunity to get to know me more. So even on hiding on the camera, I was still sending my sounds. But it's something that really puts me through, that really gave me a strong-hearted mind, is that any sound I said to her, she find a special way to elaborate and to understand it. So though the face is not the one in the picture, but the spirit behind the pictures and the sounds and everything, the voice was mine. So she could understood my soul, even being from afar. So those years and that seems like is a time wasted was my time. Yeah, to build up the strong heart and to build up the mind and the conscience, to move on and to open what is already hidden within me. So which is when we started through FaceTime, I had to understand that this is it, and I think this is place I belong.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Always the woman pushing through,
Of
right?
course. For the good and for the bad.
Let's do FaceTime or goodbye. Oh, okay. Let's do.
So
Joel.
you are released a new album in Brazil, right? So was this album influenced to Brazilian music? There's change this new album to others in the past?
Yeah,
Starting by the name, Samba,
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
Sambaye, yeah. Sambaye is not that Sambaye is different from the previous albums, but they are different because different season, different time, different feelings, different moments. They are being sung by me, but they are different spirits and different contents. Yes, I started working on Sambaye when I started having a dream of a better day with Adriana Rodriguez. Yeah, so she played Elevation. So because the song I was sending to her then was Elevation. So before we start getting to know each other very more, so to agree to be together and we decide to work something new. So I will say that Sambaye is a test of life, is a proof of life, is a journey, is a faith. It has to do with fearless. It has to do with restoration. Yeah, because when she asked me if I can work something new, the answer was yes. So she asked me, like, how many weeks is it going to take me to release an album? I told him 3 weeks. It's crazy.
Crazy.
No one write a song and sing a song in 3 weeks. Songs, not even a song.
Write, sing, record, and everything.
14
Crazy.
tracks in 3 weeks. So I told him, yes, I can record an album in 3 weeks. Then I realized how ready I was with my talent of life, meaning that I've been waiting for a time for something in me to speak up. Yeah, because no one have ever asked me, can you do this? Meaning that it's a trial of life and a test, and I gave myself a boundary and I crossed it. So then we started working on Sambaye. So the name Sambaye came from the samba that say yes to me. Because I realized that I knew that Brazil has something to do with the samba, which is the word samba, which is music and dance. So the connection that came into my life came from the samba land, which is from Brazil. So I asked myself, what should be this album name? I realized that I prayed to have that album name. I said to God, I need a unique name to give as an album. So after 3 days, I got this word, Sambaye. So I asked myself, what does this mean? So that means that this is the samba that say yes to me. So in orange, meaning that this time music said yes to the journey of life. So meaning that I've been doing it. So now music is now demanding. So now duty calls and this is the samba that say yes to me. So that's how I started working Sambaye. So Sambaye was ready in 3 weeks. Then I realized that truly, yes, Samba said yes. Because those tracks was not there till I said yes. Those tracks was not there till Samba said yes to me. Before those tracks started coming out, meaning that Sambaye is a faith. Sambaye is a journey. Sambaye has to do with love. Sambaye has to do with the power of the heavens on earth. Because I have to pray each and every night to give good tracks. Sambaye has to do with dedication of life. Sambaye has to do with total restoration. Because it seems like everything in my life has been restored to its fullest. Sambaye has to do with now. So to me, Sambaye is the present, is the past, and is still now, and the future ahead of time. So Sambaye is here I am with you people. Without Samba saying yes to me, I won't be here. That's how Sambaye came to an existence.
Interesting.
cool.
So it's gonna be a full album, because nowadays we talk, every musician that came here, we talk about this relationship with the musical platform as Spotify, that nowadays is released one single by single, not a full album, because people don't listen too much, 10 songs, 12 or 15, but once for a while. So your intention is release the full album with how many music, how many songs?
Sambaye has already been released.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sambaye has already been released. Sambaye is the album that I'm working on. But I have a new single which will be releasing on July 18th. Yeah, July 18th. Yeah, this July 18th. So the single is coming from another new project that I'm working here in Brazil, titled Imeriwo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the single I'll be releasing on 18th of July is coming from Imeriwo album, because I'm working on another project, which is Imeriwo, which will be released in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So the first single from the Imeriwo album will be coming on July, which is July 18th, next month. Titled Hold You Down. And Hold You Down is my first song I recorded here in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I recorded Hold You Down on Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
My second day in Brazil after I came from Nigeria. So Hold You Down was the first music that the Spirit welcomed me. And it was on Valentine's Day. Like it was just to go and check the studio. It's an unplanned business. It's an unplanned job. There I realized that the manifestation has been here in Brazil. So I met the producer. I was with Adriana that day. So I was talking with the producer daily. So he asked me what kind of music I play. I said, you can never know my music until we start playing music.
Mm-hmm.
Joe is there. So he said, okay, can you improvise something? I said, yes, let's improvise. So I opened my mouth. I started singing, Hold You Down. It was not planned. It was not written. It was not that, like, it was something I never knew that I'm going to record that day. So it was when I realized that my welcoming was blessed, because I woke up the day I came, the second day, there was a gift of song from the Spirits of Brazil. So Hold You Down will be released on July, which is the first single from the new project, Imeriwo album, which will be released on 2025. But starting from July, singles will start be releasing from the album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
more...
antes de qualquer coisa aqui, né, já
sim.
vamos pedir para a galera que está aí assistindo, já deixar o seu like, se inscrever no canal. Vocês perceberam, vocês não notaram, mas assim, ó, já teve cortes aqui, já foi a edição que o César vai fazer vai ser, ó, cirúrgica, porque vocês nem estão vendo o corte que ele está fazendo para depois. A Adriana tá tá um pouco assim, só assistindo, mas, ó, deixe seu like, se inscreva no canal, deixe comentários depois, a gente repassa pro artista aqui, pro Kingly, pro Xing, né? Para depois... Exatamente. E aí, pode fazer essa pergunta.
Ching was thinking, he's speaking Portuguese or a very bad English. It was Portuguese.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, about that, about your songs, how did you find the musicians you needed here in Brazil? It was difficult for the musicians to understand, to play the kind of sound you wanted to your songs.
He hunted.
Yeah, like you know, the kind of music I do is a little bit strange from the market here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the producers here, you know, is quite challenging for them. I've worked with a few producers like Deli. I've worked with someone. I've worked with Naski. I've worked with DJ3. These are the producers that I've worked with here in Brazil. You know, but among all these producers, they find it a little hard to give me the sounds of life. But you know, like they say, two is better than one. So happens to know that they can do it. So I keep telling them, you can do it. Let's do it. Let's do something because that's the only way they can only do it. If you don't do anything, you can't see anything. So we have to start doing something. So daily, I'll give him his flowers for recording Hold You Down for the first time without knowing me, and he did well, which is a song that I'll be releasing. Someone I'll be giving him his flowers also for recording for the very first time of meeting, which he did well. But the sounds are totally different from the sounds from Nigeria, sounds from Africa. Someone like Naski. Naski, I'll give him his flowers for recording for the very first time. These are the people that met me for the very first time, and we did something. We could do something beautiful, even despite it's different for what I do. DJ Dre, yeah, I give him his flowers. You know, for the very first time, they believed and we did something beautiful. So I'm open for collaboration despite different sounds and everything. But I believe that Brazil is too big, and as we keep moving, because the journey, my heart and souls of sound will still be connected with different and so many DJs that can really give me the sounds I like. But I still get instrument from Africa because my DJs they still send me instruments. So my sounds here in Brazil kind of is getting mixed now. So the new album will be mixed with some Brazilian DJs and from DJs in Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. Well, I heard the songs and I like very much, very very much. Very nice.
So, talking about a little about Brazilian music, which Brazilian artists have you been listening to?
I have few people. I have few artists that I play their songs, though their song is quite different from mine. But I try to relate because I know that I am open for collaboration. So the reasons why I play their song is to hear the percussions of the music they sings. Yeah. So artists like Gilberto Gil, artists like Canto Veloso, artists like George Benjo, artists like Anita, artists like Timaya,
very different styles.
artists like Timaya,
Timaya.
artists
Timaya.
like
Wow.
Emicida, artists like Ludmilla, artists like Bakushu de Blues, Bakushu de Blues, yeah, I play songs. So as artists like Philip Pett or Phil Pett, I don't know, I've forgotten his name. Yeah, these are the artists I play their songs, and though I can't relate by singing, but the sounds, it helps me understand that I'm open for business because I'm free with instruments, versatile.
Yeah.
he likes a lot of different kind of sounds. It's very nice. I'm too.
Yeah,
It's
is
a very
a
good thing to do.
Brazilian characteristic of music is very different styles.
Well, talking about mix things, all your songs mix English, Igbo, and Ohafia. I'm spelling it right.
Yeah.
Ohafia. Okay.
Yeah.
These are three languages that are spoken in Nigeria, right? What led you to make this choice to mix all these languages?
Nigeria has three ethnics: Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. So I'm from the Igbo clan of
Yeah,
Nigeria. So I don't speak Hausa, I don't speak Yoruba. These are languages in Nigeria. Everybody lives together, but there are different cultures also. But we are one Nigeria. So from the Igbo clan, I sing with Igbo. Then inside Igbo clan, inside Igbo, I'm from Ohafia clan, which
yeah,
is another different language from Igbo language. But they are all Igbo. But from my clan, we have a specific language we speak from the Abias. Yeah. So then now, which is our Britons is our colonies, which is the Englands. That's why we speak English. Yeah. So that's why I record my songs with English, Igbo, and Ohafia. These are the three languages I speak. Well, it will be fall soon because I live here in Brazil. Portuguese will be part of it also because I look forward in future. When I'm fluent with Portuguese language, I look forward to release so many songs. Like have languages being mixed in one songs. Like Portuguese to be among, and yeah, because it has to be that way because it's an advantage of life for me as I live here in Portuguese. There's a language I have to learn and it will help to modify my art of life.
very nice.
So, talk us what are your talking about future. What are your biggest goal in music and especially in Brazil?
My goal is to be heard. My
Yeah.
biggest goal is to be heard. For the world to hear my sound of music.
And make a little money in the process.
Yeah, because
It's not a bad thing.
the reason why I don't start with making money because it's already written. For any gift of a man will surely make a way for you. So when your gift make a way, it comes with those materialistic part of life, which is money. So, but my sound of music, I don't do music because of money. Music is a call of life.
Yeah,
So if the
Yeah.
world can hear me, I will be satisfied. And the satisfaction has to come with the money of life because every gift comes with a price. Yeah. So my biggest goal is for the world to hear my message because I don't just sing, I preach. When I use the word preach, is that it has to be something sacred because each sound of my life is sacred and is special because it has no F words and it has nothing to irritate you. Rather, it has a words to transform or change. So that's why I use the word preach. So my biggest goal is for my sound of life to be spread all over the world.
Yes.
nice.
In my case, as of course, it's not about money. Sometimes it's about houses and cars and all the things. But the most important is spread your
Yeah.
art and things like it.
Yeah,
Of
yeah, yeah,
course.
yeah. I'm just kidding. Well, not 100%. Like I said, to make money in the process of preach your spread your word to the world,
Yeah.
it's a good thing. Also, okay.
That's the appreciation of the gift.
Yeah,
Once the gift is authentic, you'll be appreciated with the finance of life.
yeah,
Yeah. So that's when the world hear it and appreciate it. It's a blessing which add to the finances of life. Then I'll be rich. I'll be wealthy. I can buy cars and all those things needed. So, but
Yeah.
that's not the best option. Like the main option and the goal, the vision is for the world to hear the words being spoken. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Very nice.
Unfortunately, until now, love came by the all the bills, all the
The-
To pay the
taxes, all
bills,
the
to pay the
taxes.
bills and
Yeah.
buy the groceries. Yeah, love, love. It's good, but we need a little
Yes.
more.
the
Unfortunately,
love,
Just enough. Just enough.
yeah,
the love of life, apart from relationship or anything that has to do with man and woman, the life we are living is all about love.
yeah,
Because it says that God is love and love is God. So meaning that if there is any reasons of breathing, love is love leads. There is love. It's like the essence of this life is love. So love is the head, love is the beginning,
always.
love is the end. It started with love and is going to end with love. So no matter what we do, no matter what we preach, there should be an atom of love before it can prevail. Yeah. So the love of God is the love of the humanity and the love of life which we are living now. So love conquereth all things. And love brought me to this here I am. And love will still
Yeah,
take me far and take us beyond.
for
Yeah.
sure. Well, talking about about to being heard by the people. What can the Brazilian audience expect from one of your shows? What they will find in your shows?
Like my the shows that I've had, the two previous shows which that I've had, you know, is kind of wow. Yeah, because every audience that I've watched my performance is kind of wow. Because the reasons why I use the word wow is that I have been dedicated to give something different from what has already been given. Is more than just a sound, and it's more than just a music, and it's more than just a performance. So the art of life I have, which the strengths that I have built till now, I built it differently to have different results. So which I look forward for in better future ahead someday. We all can be together in the same concert as we visualize and feel the energy together. So my performances of life and my shows of life and any concert of life is has to end with wow, which is parabens, and it has to end with an excitement of the people jubilating, being happy of seeing the art because it has to do with sound, it has to do with dance, it has to do with expression, it has to do with frequency of vocal cords. So it's more than just to play. It has to do with music. So my music and me and my art of life, yeah, I can say I'm just me. Yeah, to do the reasons and give what I've been I've been given because it's a gift of life, which is what I'm giving now. So I try to be unique in the gifts I give. Yeah.
Very nice.
So, do you intend to stay in Brazil for good?
Yeah, I came for good. So from Brazil to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
from Brazil to other countries in the world. Like I said, it's a journey. It's a movement. So I am in Brazil now. Someday I'll walk past Brazil to and find another destination as I keep preaching. So it's a duty and a destiny call. Yeah, to trend upon the soils of the lands of the world and preach the good news. Because my son comes with good news. So the good news has to go all over the world. But I'm here in Brazil. So after anywhere I found myself, I still come back to Brazil because I've already decided to make Brazil a home and a place I called home, away from my home.
very nice. Well, I have one more question.
Okay.
The music video for the Adriana song was based on a dream of yours. Tell us about that story in more detail. What about was the dream?
The music video.
She's smiling at the backstage here.
The music video of Adriana, you know, the video is quite simple. It's saying something and it's pointing at something. So the video is a kind of talking about, you know, she's here presently, but she's not physically. I feel her. I have her here with me. The pictures on the table, that reminds me of how wonderful she is. That's what the video is talking about. I'm walking. Suddenly, look at the picture on the table. Wow. I started reminding how wonderful this picture has been to me, how wonderful this person in the picture has been to me. So the song I'm singing while looking at the picture is expressing the gratitude, the happiness, the feelings, the emotion, and everything, the energy that has to do with the connections of her in my life. So Adriana's song and the video and everything is talking about she saw good in me. So the good she saw in me still bring forth the good memories of life. So it's all about seeing good in everything. So reminder of how wonderful the connection has been. So that's what the video and the pictures and everything is talking about. Even while being busy, no matter how busy I am, she has a space in my life. She's always on my mind.
Beautiful. So
Very romantic.
Yes, but in the beginning of your explanation, I feel exactly my relationship with the money. I see images, but I can feel physically. I can stay physically with him, but the rest of explanation is different. But the beginning, exactly. I feel, I see, I want it, but physically it's not possible.
We need to preach to this guy, man.
Yeah.
He just think about
Dream
money.
Dream more
No,
about.
money will come. Money will surely come.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope so.
More.
We hope so.
You have to frame your word. Like as he keep calling money, he's framing his word. Surely money will come. Because what you frame reigns on you. Because the word is very spiritual, you frame your atmosphere. Keep saying it. Keep calling it. Yeah, keep attracting it. So that's it. Like life I'm living now and life that I want to live. I keep framing it even now. I keep framing it. I keep seeing myself there even when I'm not there. I keep doing things that has to do according to what I see. That's why Sambaye album and everything and even the things I do has to do with the power of the heaven and earth. So if I can draw from what eyes can see and make it a reality, that's why it will be like, wow, that's how my performance is. Because what I give, I draw from what the eyes can see. Is already a word being framed. So as you talk about money, yeah, keep framing it, it will come.
Yeah.
That's what we call.
Very
Since life don't give him a lot of beauty, Chingy, he wants at least a little money.
Money will come. Money will flow.
Well, I guess it's it. We become. We are very happy to have you here.
Same with me. I'm happy also, and I hope to see you guys next time.
Yes,
Probably in real life, a good handshake.
And our audience is always sad in this moment. So
yeah, they don't like us to stop the interview. Well, thank you once again for being here with us today. I wish you the best in your career and a lot of music always. And we will just say our goodbyes to our audience in Portuguese, and we come back to you to your last words in English, of course. Okay?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm here.
Ok. Bom, a gente quer agradecer a quem assistiu esse episódio. É um episódio bem marcante para nós. Acho que o Ting Clean vai ficar muito marcado na história do Pod Letras. É a primeira entrevista, assim, né? Em outro idioma, né? Internacional. Já tivemos convidados de fora do Brasil, mas é o primeiro, né? Em outro idioma. Acho que vai ser uma coisa bem marcante, bem legal. Foi uma oportunidade muito, muito bacana. Então, agradecer a galera que esteve aí, que assistiu, que curtiu, que compartilhou. Então, se inscreve no canal, deixa o seu like nesse vídeo. Porra, esse vídeo merece muito o seu like. Então, compartilha com a galera, né? Foi uma experiência bem interessante, bem bacana. Da minha parte, eu me despeço, agradecendo a todo mundo, né? Agradecer a galera que ainda vai assistir, agradecendo ao Ting, eu já agradeci ele em inglês, mas vou agradecer lá em português, agradecer a ele pela presença, agradecer muito a Adriana, né, que se dispôs a estar aqui conosco e ajudar, né, no que fosse necessário com o papo. Felizmente deu para rolar bem tranquilo. Agradecer mais uma vez também ao Diego Lemos, né, por ter feito esse meio campo entre nós, ter propiciado esse encontro, certo? Já falei demais, da minha parte eu me despeço, passo a palavra para o Will, depois o Will toca a bola pro Ting em inglês aí, Will.
Tá bom. Também agradecer a todo mundo que esteve assistindo, que vai assistir depois. A gente sempre pede a coisa mais importante aqui que as pessoas podem fazer pelo canal, além de assistirem, é deixar o like, se inscreverem, porque não adianta, não há quem sobreviva nessa plataforma sem um crescimento constante, senão ele estagna e aí o conteúdo não é mostrado para ninguém, a plataforma tem dessas. Então, uma maneira de você retribuir esse esforço que a gente faz é deixar o seu like, se inscrevendo no canal. Toda terça e toda quinta, às 8 da noite, tem um episódio aqui inédito para vocês. Para não perder, ativa aqui as notificações, segue a gente lá no Spotify, que a playlist é atualizada semanalmente lá. E @podletras nas redes sociais, especialmente no Instagram, que é onde a gente coloca todas as postagens das agendas e de informações importantes. Também agradeço bastante também a Adriana, que esteve com a gente aqui, todo mundo que propiciou esse momento, e as palavras finais. The last words of this episode is with our guest of the day, this Ting Clean. It's for you, brother. Talk to us.
Okay, the words I have to say to you, to my friends out there, to everyone that is seeing my face for the first time or hearing about our story for the first time, what I have to say is peace to the world, and just frame your world. Anything you want, just keep saying it. Keep saying it and see it come to manifestation, and let love lead the way. That's all I can say. I love you guys, and peace to everyone.
Yeah. Very well.
Thank you once more time. Bye-bye.
Thank
Till the next.
See you.